Welcome back, friends. It is 8:24 on your Sunday morning, and that means that it is almost time for Meet the Press on NBC here in Colorado. And head of the show this morning, NBC News political director and Meet the Press moderator Chuck Todd back with us. Chuck, good morning. I know you've already had a pretty busy one, so I don't want to take too much of your time. I'll just dive right in. And that's with the question that at the end of last week, Colorado Governor Jared Polis talked about how the U.S. should help with vaccinations around the world. So my question is, where does this conversation stand when it comes to other state as well as the federal leaders?
Well, look, I spent a long time with the Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, on this issue of essentially call it vaccine diplomacy. What is our responsibility? He acknowledged that we do have a responsibility to be the leader here. He expects us to be, but you can hear the hesitance there. This administration is not ready to send, they said we've sent a little bit to Mexico and Canada. And that, of course, I think had to do with a little bit more with a border issue. In order to get Mexico needed something in return, we gave them something and gave it to Canada at the same time because they were both short of vaccines. But he also seemed, you could hear the hesitancy. They don't want a vaccine not being found here in this country because we somehow sent it overseas. But we do have more than most countries. And so I think that's that balance here. And when you look at it, we're not going to defeat the pandemic if Brazil's still out of control. The variants from Brazil show up in this country. The variants from India show up in this country. So do we need to help those two countries in particular, for instance? So there was an acknowledgement that it needs to happen, but you can hear the hesitance. They're not ready to start yet.
Sure, all right. I do want to ask you about a follow-up question, actually, to something that we first asked you about last week, and that's about the MLB All-Star Game. At that time, we were just talking about the possibility of it coming here to Coors Field, but we now know that's officially going to be here in Denver. Now, this was something that all stemmed around voting rights as well as access to voting. So with this decision to move it to Colorado, what message does this send to other states about voting?
Well, it'll be, look, I think the message could be, and what I think some advocates on the left would say, the message should be, hey, this, you do laws that are restrictive, it's going to drive big business from wanting to have big events there. It's interesting. I've talked to quite a few people in the business of baseball world, and, baseball they're not sitting here saying they moved it to send a message about voting rights. They sort of looked at it as a business decision. What was in the best interest of the game of baseball? And they didn't want their players responding to, are you going to go or not to Atlanta for 3 months? They didn't want the manager of the National League team, Dave Roberts, boycotting, which was something he was considering doing. So they made this decision essentially to not draw attention to things that have anything to do other than baseball. So I know that for some, no matter what they did, it was going to be viewed as a political decision, but their motivation was to essentially disentangle themselves from the politics.
Sure, and then leave it to journalists like me to ask the question and bring the politics back into that, all right?
And me.
And you as well. Chuck, thank you so much this morning. We appreciate you taking the time this very busy morning. You can catch Meet the Press every Sunday morning on Channel 9 right here after us at 9 o'clock. It's a good show, this one, so make sure you stick around.